Yeah, everybody, my name is Lowell, and welcome to the channel. So, we've got this 10 most dangerous animals in America. Now, as you can probably tell, I am from Australia. We have our fair share of dangerous animals in this country. So, let's jump in and let's have a look at this list, shall we?
Sting, and he was dead.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today, we're counting down the most hazardous animals, bugs, and fish in the land and territorial waters of the United States.
Oh gosh, this is so bad. Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Number 10, sharks. After the 1975 film Jaws, the world
sharks.
has really been in fear
Definitely,
of sharks. And that is
don't swim in the
understandable.
water. Yeah, Jaws really wrecked it for a lot of people.
The U.S. has sustained more recorded shark attacks over the centuries than any other nation in the world.
Nice.
Many of the vicious incidents have happened off the state of Florida, with Hawaii in second place.
A lot of people can surf here their whole life and never even notice a shark.
I thought California would have been up there.
Yet, even with all that, humans are still far more likely to be struck by lightning than be attacked by these marine animals.
It's pretty
Between
rare.
1959 and 2010, lightning took 1,970 lives, compared to sharks with 26. So, while sharks are fearsome, they rarely fatally threaten humans.
Yeah, there's just something about sharks.
Number 9,
exactly.
Cougars. Whether we're talking mountain lions,
pumas,
panthers, or cougars, big cats are a threatening sight.
Yeah,
with
we
their
don't have
large
big
teeth
cats
and
in
claws,
Australia.
agile movements, and silent stalking.
Yeah, no, we don't have pumas.
The puma has superb night vision.
With these
I would
weapons in
hate
its
to come
arsenal,
across a
cougars
puma.
are known to attack large prey, such as elk and deer, usually ambushing their victims.
When the cougar pulls down in the winter and starts feeding off the mule deer herd, they don't know the difference between a horse and a deer. It's all food to them.
Yeah,
and humans count as prey,
it's in a tree?
even if attacks are relatively rare. In the past 100 years, there have been 126 attacks by cougars on people, 27 of which were fatal.
But despite their hunting skills, they rarely attack humans.
Is that Betty White?
Statistically, it's more likely that you'll be killed by an accident in the bath or being hit by lightning.
Cougars and other big cats are not to be messed with. Many of these unfortunate incidents have historically happened to children. Number 8, alligators. Considering that the American alligator is third in the world for the highest bite force at 2,125 pounds per square inch, they aren't to be taken lightly.
Faced with the prospect of extinction around the middle of this century because of overhunting, alligator numbers have been steadily increasing since they were officially protected
Florida's
in
got quite
1967.
Mostly found in marshes and swamps in the southern U.S., Florida, Louisiana, and the Carolinas are thriving locations for this reptile. So much so that since 1948, when state records began, Florida has recorded 442 unprovoked gator attacks, with 26 being fatal.
With a bite 3 times more powerful than a lion,
it's on the golf
better
course.
to retreat than risk injury.
Alligators often strike when a human gets too close to a body of water.
Water is their element. Stealth, their method of attack.
Their reptilian siblings,
I'd hate to come across one. Even crocodile,
very rarely
alligator,
attack
both.
people. In 2014,
Definitely
2 Floridian swimmers were given the unfortunate honor of being the first humans to get bitten by a croc. Number 7, bears.
What are you doing, idiot?
Old bear, one who is struggling for survival, and an aggressive one at that, who is the one that you must be very careful of.
Bears of all kinds are animals you don't want to mess with under any circumstances. After all, they are very powerful and have one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom.
Brains and brawn have no doubt helped these robust animals survive and flourish in such a broad range of environments around the globe.
I'm going to say, it looks very cuddly.
In addition, bears have a vast array of adaptations and special skills to call on to assist them in their daily lives.
North America is home to 3 bear species: the American black bear, the grizzly bear, and the polar bear. The northern states have the highest density of bears. Alaska, in particular,
it looks like you could pat a bear, but
rarely attack people, but when they do, it's usually mothers protecting their young.
That's it.
According to the National Park Service, at another prime bear location, Yellowstone National Park, the risk of a grizzly attack is around 1 in 2.7 million visits, with 8 fatalities since 1872.
But nothing announces the season like a mighty grizzly.
Wow.
Waking from hibernation.
I thought their attacks were
spiders.
It is not what you want to find in your home.
Yeah, spiders, we do
Sometimes
spiders.
the creepy crawlies
Heaps
of the
of spiders
wildlife
in
realm
Australia.
are more of a threat than the big ones. When it comes to spiders, the U.S. has two species that cause big-time issues. The black widow and the brown recluse.
Yeah.
Because of their size, people often accidentally stumble upon them.
It's the smaller ones you got to worry about. Don't worry about the big ones.
Bite.
One of the more common ways that people get bit is they're in clothing or clutter,
shoes,
inside shoes.
While very rare for
underneath
people to perish
seats,
from their
especially
venom,
if it's garden
serious
furniture.
Wounds and symptoms can happen, such as severe pain, vomiting, and skin ulcers. This is why medical attention is needed on suspicion of being bitten by a venomous spider. It's estimated that there are 3 fatalities per year from the bites, usually children or those with a compromised immune system.
A bite could range from a painful blister to a more serious hospital visit.
Number 5. Snakes.
Hey, the old snakes,
In a
mate.
country with 22 recognized species of venomous snakes, it can be a struggle to avoid them.
Only
According
22.
to the Centers
Wow.
for Disease Control and Prevention, an estimated 7,000 to 8,000 people
it actually
are
looks
bitten by
pretty
these
nice, that one.
reptiles each year, with 5 perishing as a result.
Wow.
And one of the most potent is the rattlesnake. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake can administer significant amounts of venom through their bite.
One bite will dispatch their prey.
Another common attacker of people is the copperhead. With its camouflage scales and habit of striking when threatened,
look
people
at it.
tend to
It's
get
pretty
bitten after
camouflaged.
accidentally disturbing them. And not even the water is safe from snakes, what with the potently venomous coral snake.
So keep your
you
eyes
definitely
peeled
don't.
for
Wow,
this
look at it. It's
triple-colored
right next to
threat.
those kids.
And remember the rhyme. Red to yellow, kill a fellow. Red to black, venom lack.
Number 4.
I've never heard that. I guess we don't
Cows
have
might
that.
look sweet and
Yeah,
kind
cows are
with their
terrible.
gentle mooing, but deep inside is there a darkness bubbling below the surface.
Oh! Yeah, the officer thought
Nope.
he had the cow cornered, but
Nope.
the suspect was not going down without a fight.
After all, they take out humans each year, albeit accidentally for the most part.
Greg Nolan knows.
She's a little, can be a
Horses
little bit
are the worst in
psychotic.
But
Australia.
he takes care of his cow Belvia. That's
Oh.
in spite of her almost killing him last month.
According to CDC
Oh.
data, between 2003 and 2008, there were 2,334 deaths on farms. Out of those, cows were either the primary or secondary cause of those lethal incidents in 108 cases. For those
Holy
preferring
snap.
equestrian hobbies to farming, horses can be just as dangerous. Between 1993 and 2004, horses were involved in the deaths of 43 people in New Mexico alone. Number 3, dogs.
He's aggressive towards people. He's trying to attack. He's trying to get at them.
Man's best friend?
Wow.
Not always.
Yeah, dogs are so unpredictable sometimes.
Millions of people are bitten by dogs
So
every year,
unpredictable.
with up to 13,000 needing hospitalization. According to the CDC,
13,000.
between 2011 and 2021, there were 468 fatal attacks by dogs, making it on average 43 per year.
Wow.
Good girl.
As for which is the most dangerous breed,
Wow.
according to the World Animal Foundation, which examined data from 2010 to 2021, that would be pit bull type breeds, which include Staffordshire Bull Terrier and American Bully. Far in second place is Rottweilers. Forbes, who examined data from the Wilderness and Environmental Medicine Journal, discovered
Depends
the
how
state
you
with the
bring
most
'em up.
dog fatalities
Roddy's on.
was Alaska, with Idaho a distant second.
Wow.
Number 2, stinging insects. Size doesn't matter, especially when it comes to how
Like
dangerous
bees,
a creature
wasps.
is.
To defend themselves, they will, using their powerful sting.
According to the CDC, between 2000 and 2017, the U.S. had 1,109 fatalities from wasp, hornet, and bee stings,
Wow.
with an average of 62 per year. But if you thought that was a while ago and newer data would be better, it only gets a bit worse.
And hornets are intensely predatory, gorging themselves on other insects, like this
Did not
praying
expect
mantis.
that.
When they examined 2011 to 2021, there were 788 fatalities, with an average of 72 per year. Of course, a couple
Wow.
of years ago, giant Asian hornets were the big talking point.
These giants are the world's largest hornet.
Wow.
5 times the size of the average honeybee.
With an incredible sting and being
Wow.
able to attack multiple times, it's stated that a small colony could take out a 150-pound animal. Before we continue,
Holy
be sure to
snap.
subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified
Wow,
about our
that's
latest
pretty-
videos. You have the
Okay.
option to be notified for occasional videos or all
Don't
of them.
worry about bears
if you're
and
on
stuff.
your phone, make sure you go into settings and switch on your notifications.
worry about the bloody
Number
bee
1,
stings.
deer.
This was no bad.
Deer can be found all across the United States,
Deer?
making them a prime target for hunters and a nightmare for drivers.
Oh, drivers,
According to
yeah,
CDC data that was analyzed in 2016, deer have taken an average of 120 human lives each year, making them one of the most dangerous mammals in the world.
Deer have captured our imaginations and have found their way into our literature and legend.
Deer.
There have been cases in the States of deer that have taken the life of a hunter by using their sharp antlers in defense. Beyond direct attack, in 2019, Utah State University reported that there were 58,622 annual incidents involving collisions between vehicles and deer.
Wow, that's a lot.
With 440
58,000?
resulting in humans perishing. So while they look sweet, be careful on the road in the presence of the U.S.'s biggest animal danger.
But as deer populations rise, researchers believe attacks are becoming more frequent.
The reason we have more deer attacks on humans is because we've got record numbers of deer, record numbers of humans coming into contact, which increases the likelihood of these sorts of problems.
What animal do you most fear? Let us know in the comments.
I didn't think it was going to be deer.
And you think Bambi. Well, deer can actually be very, very dangerous.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe.
When I thinking about doing this, I did not think deer would be number 1, but I guess that is because of the traffic accidents, which obviously accounts for quite a lot. There is obviously still attacks, but obviously the accidents, humans coming in contact with deer that way. But one-on-one, I mean, like bears, nah, not even going anywhere near it. Snakes I can handle. That's fine. That's nothing. You know, spiders and stuff, I don't worry about spiders, whatever. But things like cougars and bears that we don't have here in Australia, yeah, nah. Because I used to do a lot of camping, and I just think, you know, if you're out camping and then all of a sudden, you know, a bear comes along your trail or whatever else, it's just like, yeah, nah, not for me, nah. But deer. Cows, I understand, yeah. I know horses, as I said, is the most dangerous animal in Australia that kills most people just through sheer dumb luck and accidents. But yeah, deer, the stinging insects is interesting as well too. But as he said, you know, the influx of foreign invaders like the big, you know, hornets and stuff. But there's a lot more people allergic to bees these days as well too. So that was very interesting. Most of the animals, it's like, yeah, no, don't worry about it, we got them here as well. But bears and cougars and stuff, yeah, nah, that's where I draw the line. No way, nah. But let me know if you found that interesting. Thank you very much for joining us today. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?